Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So, regrettably, it has now been confirmed, and people had their suspicions, that North Macedonia will in fact not be partaking in Eurovision 2023 next year. So, for me, this is a huge shame, not because I have any allegiance to North Macedonia, but I think it's a shame if any country withdraws, in my opinion. The more the merrier. But nonetheless, it is official. So looking at the official statement, it would seem that financial issues is the reason why. And as a result of that, we've had a number of countries over the weekend or the past few days that have given similar statements whereby simply, as far as they're saying, they're having a year out. They're not saying it's the end, it's goodbye to Eurovision, but in regards to the fact that it's not a priority. Evidently, with everything that we know, with the current situation that we're currently all in, I'm sympathetic. So it would seem a shame that North Macedonia didn't pursue trying to find private funding. A lot of countries obviously go down that route and have gone down that route in the past. But it is what it is. So North Macedonia, sorry to see you go. Hopefully for 1 year. Hope to see you back in Eurovision 2024. So to mark this occasion, what I thought I would do is I would revisit North Macedonia's efforts at Eurovision to work out my top three. So basically what I've done, because I'm budget, is I've created 3 signs that I'm going to use when I watch each song to decide whether I think it's a bop, which means that I think it's legendary. Bearing in mind, I'm a Eurovision fan, most songs will probably be bops. Stop is if it's just like, I really don't like this song. It might be a case if I've forgotten it, I doubt it, or it'll be I've never got on with that song, I never listened to that song, and moreover, if it does come on like ESC radio or on a random playlist, I'm like, next. And then I wanted a middle ground one, so I've just put flop, because for me, if a song is not a song that I'm in love with, then for me, who's a Eurovision fan that pretty much likes anything, like Eurovision is like my catnip, then one would assume something slightly awry with that one. So this is my middle ground. So let's check out North Macedonia's songs at Eurovision so I can work out my top 23. Okay, first and foremost, a huge shout out to Schlager Lucas. I always use his compilation videos when I do these sort of videos because he's done them and it saves me so much time, so I'm eternally grateful to this guy. Do support his channel, do subscribe to his channel. He's a great YouTuber that covers Kaliopi! Okay, that's not good, is it? Equal 26th in pre-qualifying round, eliminated. Oh, I'm torn, because I think Kaliopi is such a goddess. Which one, Shane? Which one? Okay, because it's Kaliopi, I have to go bop. I can't go flop. My body can't do it. Okay, so if you're a subscriber to my Eurovision channel, then you'll know that my first year properly watching it was 1999, so hence the face. I can't say stop because that's unfair, so I'm going to say flop for this one. I don't think this is going to be a song, even within the first couple of seconds of listening to it, a song that I'm going to fall in love with. Like, what was I have been, like 12 or 13 in my bedroom watching Eurovision on my own? I was obsessed with this song. I still remember word for word what Terry Wogan said. He said the Spice Girls have a lot to answer for. I think this song is a bop. This is a contender for my top 3. Don't get me wrong, I'm fully aware they can't sing. Well, yeah, no, they're not great singers. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with this one. So obviously I was really young when this was. So as a result, there's not a lot going on this song that's going to appeal to a young, cool boy watching Eurovision in his bedroom. But I would say that actually with age, I'm digging this song. I'm gonna say bop. I'm gonna say bop. You gotta reach it, life is a story and you gotta tell it. And you gotta sing it, you got to know how to live it. Okay, so I will be honest, like I'm fully aware, Toše, would you say Toše? He's no longer with us. He was in a car accident, wasn't he? I didn't like this song. I mean, it was okay, but like, yeah, I kind of never really got on board. I think I had a slight issue with the lyrics at the time. I don't hate it, so it's certainly not a stop for me, but I'm gonna say flop. I remember at the time just thinking it was a bit meh, and it's not grown better with age either. I feel bad about that because I know that he was, and I'm sure is in memory, huge in North Macedonia. Get away, oh baby, please go. Try to fade, run away. I'll find another love. I think Terry Wogan, the British commentator, says something quite derogatory against him as well. And I swear I read somewhere that like isn't his family like politically quite high up. I think his selection was controversial. I don't know if he's done anything after Eurovision in regards to the music industry. But regardless, I really liked this song. Like, I felt really sorry for the backing dancers as well because they were giving it some. And there was something about Martin that just was holding back. And then he gets on the drums and it's just a bit like, oh. But nonetheless, I actually really liked this song. 17th. I thought it did better than that. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on a minute, Shane. You're watching the choreography now. Oh, I remember it being a lot better than that. Look at him in the back. It's just like... Mate, Martin, put some energy into it. I wanna be with you, wanna give it to ya. Sing with me, Ninanajna. Okay, like, just without a shadow of a doubt, I was obsessed with this song then. I'm still obsessed with this song now. It's legendary. But this is a top 3 contender. So what have I got 2 so far that I'm definitely considering? Okay. This is going to be hard. I like in the back of my head, I don't put North Macedonia out there as like one of those countries I really look forward to in regards to what they send. I wanna give my life to you. And my sins are. Okay, so Karolina's back, right? So I gave her previous one a bop, didn't I? Now, I'm torn because my best friend Tom, who lives in China, who has featured on one of my videos already on my channel, he is obsessed with this song. Like, so much so, like, even I questioned myself. I'm like, Shane, is it really good and you've just missed something here? Like, I do always confess that I like ethnic sounding songs, but I just didn't remember loving it at the time, and I don't really listen to it very much now. And I know Karolina is a huge name in North Macedonia, but because I love my friend Tom and I miss him so much in his memory, I'm gonna go bop, but she ain't going in my top 3. In harmony, no creed or color. Oh, it's just so cringy. She didn't need to go to English. Music knows no creed or color. No, Karolina, just keep into your native tongue. Don't go into English. Oh, let me love you. Just let me love you. Sorry from my wildest dreams. Like 2008, I think, is one of my favourite years ever. And I loved this song. And it's bittersweet, really, because in the knowledge that by me saying it should have been in the final, like, this is the year that Charlotte Proeski got into the final when she shouldn't have done, right? So Charlotte went through and these guys didn't. I mean, Tamara came back and had her she had her revenge. I think this song's an absolute bop. This is a potential top 3 contender. Just let me love you. This is not good. I don't remember the girls looking so risque. Nah. I forgot this song. Oh. I mean, I kind of want to say bop just for the backing dancers. I didn't realise how gay it was. Okay, well, I'm going to say flop. Although the name of the song does not escape me. Yeah. I forgot this song. It's a bit repetitive. But I mean, what just happened? I forgot Kaliopi did it 3 times, Shane. But I want to pause this and say a couple of things. Number one, I actually preferred their first song, which was, I think it was called Empires, and for some unbeknownst reason, they changed it to this. And I think there was no technical reason for it, other than it was released and they just didn't like the feedback that they were getting about the song. Made no sense to me. The first song was better. His voice is incredible. I don't know what he is doing, but like, pitch perfect live vocals, but the sound of his voice is like treacle to my ears. Now, I'm gonna already say that actually I really did like this song. I didn't think it was ever gonna qualify. I know Esma is of a certain age, and I know obviously she also is Romany Gypsy as well, which might contribute to potentially some of her views. But I didn't agree with her when she said the fact that they failed to qualify was because Eurovision is too gay. And everyone was gay, and the LGBTQI community was too strong. A bit like, Esma, you are an absolute legend in the Balkans. You're huge. You've done some great things in music. I respect you, but I don't respect those views. But regardless, Esma, I'm a forgiving guy, so I'm still giving you a bop. I still listen to this today. Oh, Tiana. I saw her in passing when I went to Serbia's national finals this year. She was competing in that. Like, I remember when she represented North Macedonia, that was a huge coup for them because she was huge. I just remember being a bit underwhelmed by the song. I don't find it offensive, but... To the star, you and I, beautiful. Oh dear. This was like North Macedonia had just completely lost their way with staging. Actually, the Balkan guy, who's a YouTuber, he made me sit down and re-listen to this recently and said, just imagine without the dancing. The song itself is not bad. It's not a bad listen, but I can't get the visuals of this staging. It's infringed on my brain. It gives me nightmares. It's got a good voice though. Controversial. This is my favourite Kaliopi song at Eurovision. There we go. I prefer it better than 2012. I was obsessed with this song, and I didn't shed a tear when this didn't qualify, but I was certainly in a bad mood for a significant amount of time. And did I see her in London that year at the London preview party? I think I did. Yes, because I remember they were doing a whole thing how they funded her plane over, so she could be there. This is a bop. This is also potentially top 3 for me. I am obsessed with this song. Just like all of these reaction videos, I'm singing along. We're evidently aware that I do not understand what she's saying, and what I am saying is not the same. So long where I am, the music. A rhythm follows, Shane. I will dance alone in the sound with no tomorrow. She's the one that presented North Macedonia's national final this year, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Look, again, if you're subscribed to my channel, you know I go a bit weird when it comes to 2017. For some beknownst reason, I do not get on with that year. Wasn't in a particularly great place either, so that didn't help. But actually, in regards to this year, there's only a handful of songs I still listen to, and this is one of them. They took the staging very literal. Like, she didn't need to dance on her own. The stage looked really bare. But did we find out afterwards she was pregnant? I knew she was pregnant. I think we found out afterwards she was pregnant. I think this is a bop. I think this is a good song. Let it go, let it go, I let it go, I let it go. Have you ever thought about it? I mean, that's so far, now it's no way back, no way back. This song is everything. I'm fully aware the performance was extremely underwhelming, and obviously, what was she wearing? But nonetheless, like, I know some people find it jarring. I think it's a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. I know some people hate it. They just can't get their heads around the idea that it sounds like 3 songs mashed together. But I love it. Top 3 potential for me. No way back. Obs. Now, tell them, since say it loudly, show them. I was also really excited that I got to see her as well in Serbia. She was there to support her sister in the final. When I say, I did like literally see her at the end of the room. This song is everything. I actually liked this song leading up, and obviously I know it started to get on people's radars once she got there. But I was a fan of the song before that when everyone else was sleeping on it. I think this song's amazing. This is top 3. Shane, you can't say that to every song. How am I going to pick my top 3? Oh! Tell me I just wanna dance with you. You know I just wanna dance with you. This is a good song. This was not. Oh, I can't give Vasil a stop. Didn't he just get married? I think he just got married to his husband. Congratulations, Vasil. For that alone, I can't give you a stop. That's horrible. Really good. There was a moment, though, when I saw the performance. I was like, is this going to qualify? It's not a bad performance. He gave it everything, and they staged it quite well. Just wasn't enough in the end. The song. I wanted everything for you, Vasil, but the song let you down. Andrea. Now, we know last year this was one of my least favourite songs of all time. We also know, if you're a subscriber to my channel, that actually I got to meet her and I had a very embarrassing story in Turin when I asked for a photo and I didn't even have my camera. I felt really sorry for her when she was effectively crucified because she dropped the North Macedonian flag. For all those reasons alone. Oh, and I also saw her in Madrid and she sang flawlessly. She's a fantastic vocalist. I can't give her a stop for all those reasons. So, and it's obviously not a bop. I don't listen to this song. Touch my limits. Touch my limits. Test my limits. Bring it to calling me baby. Mind already. Circles. Right, after hard deliberation, and it was hard, I had to go top 5. Right, so in 5th place, I've got 2006, Elena, Ninanajna. Dance with me, yeah, I can't sing. And number 4, my 4th favourite, is Tamara with Proud. Legendary. Number 3... I don't care, it's my top 5. XXL 100%. Number 2 has to go to Kaliopi Donna. Like, that song speaks to my soul. And number 1, it does. Like, I've got to be honest with myself, I still listen to it now. Like, I know I listen to a lot of songs now, but there are some songs that are on a multitude of playlists, and this one's found itself on like pretty much every Eurovision related playlist I have. And that's IQ Lost and Found. IQ Lost and Found is my favourite song from North Macedonia, but that was not easy. Watching those songs actually made me realise it's actually quite a good country at Eurovision. What was I thinking? So it is going to be missed. So it is such a shame that they couldn't obviously get their heads around alternative ways of trying to fund it, but I get it. It is a financial commitment, and potentially some might say that money would be better spent elsewhere. So I hope to see you in 2024, North Macedonia. So if you're still here and you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Please do click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.